Hello everyone, and welcome back to Global Spec Racing. As you can tell, Tier 4 has finally made its grand return. After season out in Season 7, Tier 4 has finally returned for its 4th season. It's so good to have it back. And joining me throughout this season will be Vapor JS. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Excited to be the commentator of the season. Tier 4, yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Tier 4. But yeah, it's back. Very happy about that. The 4 tiers should bring us more exciting streams, hopefully, because it gives us more chance to see good racing. And yeah, socials should benefit from this as well. But
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Has it done it again?
What done what?
I'll just check. How has it done it again? Has it gone not live again? Is that just my...
Do you want me to check?
Oh no. Oh no, we are live. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought it worked.
I don't know why Logic said we weren't, but sorry about that. So I don't know why Logic said that, because we are indeed live. As Joshua Stephen is the first guy onto his lap. But meanwhile, we will take you through the grid then, for Tier 4 Season 4, as all the other tiers have done. So, unlike the other tiers, very different grids this season compared to 2 seasons ago. So, you will probably not recognise any of these guys. Sam and Nick now joins. We should have, in theory, 19. No, we'll have 18. Sorry. No, we will have 19. Sorry, if we can get the 2 Red Bulls in as well. So, in the Mercedes, we have one of the guys in tonight. We have Clarkson. He was the second quickest of the Tier 4 time trials. Well, of course, time trial and race pace are very different in this game, but still, he is looking strong. And his teammate this season will be Klitzy in the other Mercedes. They've started off well. In Season 8, so can these 2 guys continue that form into this race?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen any of these guys, so it's going to be a bit of a roll of the dice. But off his time trial pace, obviously Clarkson looks very quick. Well, I mean, technically second best driver on the grid by time trial, but obviously, as you said, race pace is a lot different. We found that out in the other tiers, that the time trial really can vary depending on how the driver is and how they drive in race and in quali spec. But yeah, these drivers should off the TTs be in the order that they are. However, we never know what could happen, since race pace, as I said, it could be very different. That's all I can say, really.
Alright then, so in the Red Bull then, for the Red Bulls, we have Beardo and Dark Soren. Dark Soren, of course, a very established GSR member. Beardo, not so much. To be honest, I've never really heard of this guy out of a couple of leagues I've done. But again, his teammate Dark Soren, a very established. I think he's a 2-time winner in Tier 3. Of course, making his Tier 4. His Tier 4 return. Sorry, he has been in Tier 4 before in the McLaren, I believe. But it's good to have the German back on the grid then. Then, speaking of the McLaren boys, they then come next with F1N King in the first seat and Taste Frozen in the second seat. Taste Frozen, he's had a decent F2 campaign so far. But again, F1 cars, completely different beast, so we'll have to see how he gets on.
Hopefully the F2 can keep up running, because at the moment it is very struggling. Hopefully we can get that boosted up with the socials for next week. I don't know if the race was abandoned this week, but yeah, very low attendance, so hopefully that can change for the next couple of weeks to come. However, Taste Frozen, I've raced against him in F2, and he's quite quick, and as he said, he's established himself. So I'd like to see what he can do in the F1 cars and not the F2 cars. But I still expect him to do pretty well in the season of Tier 4.
Okay then, so next up we have the reigning combined constructors champions, Aston Martin. Their lineup this season is Irish T-Rock, who is currently on pole position by 3/10, almost like doing a Callum and a jab, and his teammate will be Logic09. Kind of a tale of 2 stories, really, because Irish T-Rock looks to be very quick, whereas Logic perhaps not so much. Of course, that was in F2, so F1 cars, as I said, are a completely different beast. So he might be actually all right in F1 cars, but again, we will have to see. Then for Alpine, we have D3A Sprigsy returning. Of course, he was in Tier 3 last season, and now being in Tier 4 for this season. Of course, we only had 3 tiers last season, so that would probably be why. And his teammate then will be TT Luke TT, who is currently in 4th at the moment, so he's doing all right.
Down
then
to 5th.
For Scuderia,
Frozen goes second.
Then for Scuderia Ferrari, we have Joshua Stevens 66 and Inexact Prism. Again, haven't really heard too much of these guys. Could you get Taze back in? As again, the grid is very wide. The grid is not very well known, shall we say, by us too. But again,
Yeah.
be interesting to see then which one of those guys comes out on top of one another. Then for the AlphaTauris, we have Daryl, IW, and Sniper Lifey. So again, we'll have to see what these guys can do. Of course, both of them in as well. Got a decent number of full-time drivers in, provided the fact that 2 Red Bulls can get in as well.
We have got the. Did you say the Alphas?
The AlphaTauris, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're both in. I don't know why I was saying. I thought you meant Alfa Romeos. I was like, Fake Fiery's in, but we'll go on to him in a bit, I think.
Yeah, and then speaking of the Alfa Romeos, they then come next with GSR Thrasher, of course, one of the GSR veterans, and had the best of success in the past few seasons, but hopefully he can reinstate that. And then of course we've got Fake Fiery, another one who was in relative midfield last season, but again we'll have to see how he gets on. Then for the Haas boys, we have It's Porpoise and Sam the Nick. Sam the Nick, a quite established GSR driver. Whether he gets back in or not, I have no idea. But It's Porpoise then, he has done a few F2 races, but again not exactly very well known. We'll of course get to know these guys very well over the course of this season. And then finally, bringing up the rear in the Williams are True Eden and Raptor. Raptor then, of course, another GSR veteran. He'll be looking to improve on some of his Tier 3 performances last season. And where's the other one? True Eden, I don't think is in tonight. No, he's not.
Yeah,
but that's your grid then.
He isn't.
The Tier 4 Season 4.
But speaking of Raptor is on a lap. However, he's going very slowly into turn 1, so I expect he's backed off. But he backed off his next lap, so maybe he's on a flyer.
Lifey then goes to the top by just under half a tenth, so that's close between them. I'm sure we'll see a few more laps coming in as soon as we, get to the business end of qualifying in about 6 minutes or so. Raptor then is getting a bit held up. I don't think Raptor's backed off. I think he's still going.
Yeah, I think he is still going, but he looked very slow out of turn 1. No, into turn 1 in the braking zone. He was very early on the brakes, so I think he loses line. If he's not using line, then that maybe explains it, but I don't think he's using line. But yeah, he just braked very early, and like, to say it wasn't the best line, 'cause it could be what he gains the most time, obviously, but he just looked like he'd gone very slowly into turn 1. That's why I thought he might have backed off.
Yeah. Sniper then is set a good lap then. Here comes Raptor then, up towards the final corner. Where can the Irish driver go then? As up the line he comes in. It's looking like to be a decent lap from Raptor into P6. Not quite as close as Tier 3, of course, that's to be expected, because there is, I think Tier 4, as far as I could tell from the time trials, had the biggest deficit in terms of, performance gaps. But that's to be expected, because of course it is our lowest tier, and it's not really based. It's not as much based on pace as the other tiers are.
But nothing to take away from Tier 4. It can produce some exciting racing, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I feel like some of the lower tiers sometimes looks over in leagues, and I feel like it's a bit unfair, because they can definitely produce the best racing sometimes. And I think we've seen it in the past. Like Tier 3 has been, I'd say, one of the most historic tiers in GSR history, with the amount of exciting races we've had in there. And Tier 4 as well, we've had some great moments in there. yeah, it's just being a lower tier isn't a bad thing. Don't take it away from these drivers. They're still trying to push and still trying to compete for the win. But yeah, just a great tier sometimes, you know. Sometimes there are off races, but never should be overlooked, in my opinion.
No, absolutely not. And that's one of the reasons why I've been commentating this tier for the past it has been 3 seasons, because I didn't commentate Tier 4's first season, which was all the way back in season 4 now, which was all the way back in the dreaded year of 2020, which seems like so long ago now. But again, yeah, that was when Tier 4 was at the time.
Oh, we've got a spinner.
Tier 3 was now.
Flixie has gone off, and Joshua Steffen's been held up. He was on a good lap, unfortunately, about that. But yeah, that happened. I didn't actually see a spin on the mini map. I think he might have just been a little one, but yeah, that's held up Joshua Steffen. I don't know if he's gonna have a report or just say anything about that, but yeah, it sort of held him up there.
Irish 2 Rock is 3/10 up, so he's looking to be the first man into the 26s. Also, I think it's pronounced Joshua Steven. I don't think it's Stefan, because I think that's Belgian. So I'll just put that on that one.
I'm so bad
Irish
with names,
Rock,
man.
Goes a little bit wide, but across the line, 3/10, 26.8.
That's
for. I'm gonna guess he's Irish.
That's near tier. That's near like mid tier 2. I don't know what mid tier 2 was, but I think it was like a 26.5. I mean, good, fair play. That's a great lap. I don't know if anybody's gonna come close to that. That could be pole for him. However, speaking of people,
F1N King is also close.
That is a great middle.
26.7. He's on 4 at the moment.
0.5 maybe if he pushes this final sector.
Maybe.
A bit
and
wide.
He comes into the final corner. Out across the line then. Can F1N King then go provisional pole? Most definitely, by just under 1/10 of a second. So it's still very close between them. Then Lodjovic then is going for a lap, as is Porpoise, but Porpoise is on the... Oh no, he has bolted on the soft now.
Those times, they are very competitive. That at 0.7 in tier 3, I think would have been like... I watched quali, but probably about
pole in tier 3 was a 26.3. So
I'd expect that to be midfield tier 3 with that time, and he could have still got another lap if they get right. I think Irish Rock will definitely. I don't know about King though. King's got to hurry if he wants to get another lap in. He's got 40 seconds. Yeah. He's got around about 30 seconds to get back in. The laps. I don't think he's going to get another lap in unless he's very rapid on his out lap. But
Darryl is not.
I doubt it.
Is not going particularly quick. Porpoise then is just coming to the final few corners.
He's a second up. He could go. I'd expect it to P10.
Yeah, probably.
There's a massive gap
Here
between
he comes,
9 and 10 as well. I just realised that. It's about
up towards the line he comes.
P9.
27.7, so he does go P9. Just splits Darryl and Inexact Prism there.
Yeah.
As I think now Sniper is going for another one. Is there anyone that's ahead of him? Darryl is not on a particularly competitive lap, so we will go on board with Sniper then. Up towards turn 4 he comes. The AlphaTauri.
Great corner
Into
this
turn
one.
4 he goes.
I love this section of the track. It's so sweeping. He comes through here, and this right left. It's left right left. It's so on the edge if you really get it right, and it's very satisfying. And then this is turn 8 or 9. Out towards this is turn 9, I believe. But I think he's backed off.
He's backed off.
So he's gonna go for another run after this if he's got the fuel. But yeah.
It's kind of infamous in GSR, that section now, for the battle that Harry and Metro had on Friday.
Yeah.
So it was it was a very dramatic end to the tier 3 race.
Yeah,
probably I put it as probably one of the best GSR races of all time.
Yeah, I agree. I watched most of the race. Very entertaining. Callum coming through the field.
Oh,
in that race.
Clipsy's round.
Yeah.
Beardoo then is just about to. He is not going to get a timing, unfortunately. We are going to have 17 drivers.
Sniper's going for his final lap of this race. Let's see what he can do.
Okay.
Race? Oh, qualify. I'm half asleep today.
It's begun.
Sniper
It's
into
begun
turn
already.
one. That was nice. It has begun.
Taze is down by a lot.
I don't think Rock's gonna make. Rock's not gonna make it. Rock's retired. Sniper could steal pole from both of these guys if he puts up a good lap. Through turn 4 on the exit. That's a good first sector, I believe. How much is he up? He's a 10th and a half up. This could be pole if he gets this sector right. Really on the edge, using the inside curb. Great sector for him there. Good corner. Bit of oversteer on the exit. Into turn 9. Fast left-hander. Breaks in the middle of that curb. Oh, but he's gone wide. That's not going to help him out at all, but he's on the curb.
He's overdone it.
However, it could still be on for him if he can still try and gather some time. He needs 4 tenths practically to get pole. That's a very nice corner. Right on the limit. He knows this is a lap if he can get it up for pole. Oh, he's valid.
Oh, he's valid though. That was a cracking lap if he could have stuck it.
I think he's made a mistake. He's 2 tenths down. Fake Fiery then. I don't know where he is. Into the rest of the field. He's 2 tenths up. So he could go maybe into P5 or 4. Up to line he comes then. He goes P5.
Okay then, so Irish T Rock then he is up in the first sector. F1N King then he's just starting his lap. Taze Frozen then he's 2 tenths down in the first sector.
King's made a mistake. King's round.
King's
in the wall. He's lost his front wing.
Is quali's over then? So it's all down.
Rock's been held up.
Oh, Irish T Rock is also getting held up. By who is that? That's Spriggsy, I think.
It's TT Luke. What's he doing? What is he doing?
Oh, he's ruined it. Oh, that was some very questionable driving there from TT Luke, and I suspect Irish T Rock is going to be absolutely fuming at him there. Absolutely fuming with Taze Frozen. He's also down. Fake Fire is also down.
What are they?
Is that prison then as spun? Logivic then is not improving, so I think that's your grid then. Oh, so unfortunate for Irish T Rock there, because
he's going to be fuming.
He most certainly could have had pole there.
He is going to be fuming. Sorry to cut in.
TT Luke then. All right then, so it's F1N King then, who takes pole position then for the first race of Tier 4 Season 4, ahead of Irish T-Rock and Sniper Lifey. It's a great qualifying for the 2 McLarens, with Taze Frozen in P4, Fake Fiery in P5, and Thrasher in P6. Then P7 will be wrapped at F143, P8 will be Inexact Prison, P9 will be its Porpoise, P10 will be Daryl W. Daryl W, there you go. P11 will be the Mr. Controversy, TT Luke TT. P12 will be Joshua Stephen. P13 will be Clipsy. P14 will be Logivic. P15 will be Spriggsy. And running off a grid will be Clarkson, who I suspect has the potential to maybe do a Harry from Tier 3.
Yeah, just in Tier 4 chat. Luke doesn't realise he's just blocked somebody.
I mean, how could you not realise? it's a bit weird. Taze is still going, but he's not up anyway, because his tyres are going to be dead anyway, so... Well, quality standards anyway. Alright then. So, as soon as Taze crosses the line, we'll get ready then.
Yeah, we will. Should be an exciting race.
Oh, okay. What is going on then? What the... Okay. There we go. Oh, he's left, that's why. Oh dear. He has some very dodgy internet.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Sniper Life needs an invite, because apparently you're offline. I'll invite him though.
Yeah. Alright then, so that's your grid then for round 1 of Tier 4 Season 4. We're ready then to get going. How will these these guys' race pace be in reference to their quali pace? Because it's going to be interesting to see which one of them comes out on top. Can Clarkson do potentially a last to first, just like Harry did? Because I know he's got the TT pace. Whether he has the race pace, we will see. But we now get ready for lights out.
Yeah, we will.
Okay. So what's going down then?
I'm watching to have a go at him. He's just basically saying how Luke's saying he tried to get out of the way. But he didn't realise he was on a fast. Okay, that seems reasonable. But I think
it's still pen-worthy.
It's still pen-worthy, and he said he tried to get out of the way, which I don't think he did. But all I'm gonna say is that if you're in that position, always just move out of the way if you're not sure. Even if you think he's on a slow lap, just move anyway. That's what I always do. Even on like the start of the if I go out like 16 minutes in qualifying, it's like short quality, and there's somebody behind you, you're not sure if they came out pits at the same time or came out right as the session started, or just as an example, obviously, always let them go and make sure you just got a gap in front, because they could be on a slow lap or they could be on a fast lap.
It's taken a long while to end quali.
It is.
I don't know why. I'll take a screenshot of the grid anyway, just in case. But this is very odd.
I think I've just drinking some spoiled milk, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit random.
Right, so Sniper's now joined back. Are we going to get out of the quali screen? I have no idea.
Hopefully we do.
Right. I think the lobby is screwed. Right, I think we might need to restart it.
Okay.
Yeah.